Well, today marks 1 year since 3 people were mysteriously shot to death inside of a Cypress home before the killer intentionally set the home on fire.
The tragedy happened on August 18th of last year at a home off Plains River Drive. 54-year-old Kelly Mascalari and her son, 23-year-old Colin Foster, were killed, as was Colin's girlfriend, 21-year-old Cameron Richard.
KPRC2's Coralie Peel has been following this case since the very beginning, and she sat down with Cameron Richard's parents, who are hoping for more answers.
Over the past year, no one has been identified as a suspect. In this case, there are 2, the shooter and the getaway driver. There is still a $25,000 reward on the line, but Cameron Richard's family is starting to feel hopeless.
She was the joy of my life.
A year of heartbreak is what Cameron Richard's parents, Tina and Johnny Taylor, have felt without their kind, sweet, and animal-loving daughter.
Just horrific. I mean, just something that you never, ever expect. You never think you'd go through. 21-year-old Cameron was staying at this Cypress home off Plains River Drive with her boyfriend, 23-year-old Colin Foster, and his mother, Kelly Mascalari. On August 18, 2024, detectives say all 3 were shot to death before someone intentionally set the home on fire. When was the last time you talked to Cameron?
The night before. But I talked to her at 9 o'clock, and she was watching Grey's Anatomy for the 15th time. She sent back, "Good night, Mama. I love you so, so, so much." That was the last words I spoke with her.
Cameron's parents did not know what happened until watching the news the next morning.
I recognized the house, and then I saw her car out front, and I screamed for Johnny and said, that's the house that Cameron lives at.
The killer was nowhere to be found. 6 months after the murders, the Harris County Sheriff's Office and FBI Houston released this surveillance video of the suspected killer and the getaway car. Around 5:30 a.m., this black sedan is seen driving around the neighborhood for about 30 minutes. At 6:03 a.m., a thin hooded man is dropped off at the intersection of Watermill Drive and Palos Park Drive. He starts walking south towards the community center while the other suspect drives around the neighborhood. The man in the hoodie hops the fence. He enters through the back gate of the home without forced entry. Once inside, he quickly shoots all 3 people, killing them before using an accelerant to set the home on fire, covering his tracks. 11 minutes later, around 6:14 a.m., surveillance from the clubhouse shows a man walking away from the home. The getaway driver picks him up near Cypresswood Drive and Palos Park Drive and takes off. After the surveillance was released, law enforcement sources told me they had a good lead on the vehicle, but no updates since. Investigators say majority of the clues of the cold-hearted killing erased by flames that burned the home that remains boarded up. 365 days later, the suspects have never been identified. The motive is still a mystery.
I want them to get who it is, but I just don't think they're going to get it solved. I don't have any faith.
Detectives told Cameron's parents their timid and tiny daughter, who battled heart conditions, was not the intended target. I see you have a butterfly on your hat. Butterflies are a special symbol for Cameron.
For me, yeah, for me and her, she loved them. But after she got out of the hospital, I went and got a butterfly tattooed on my back, because butterflies represent something beautiful can come out of something, the transition, coming out of something hard, and she always loved that story.
How do you want Cameron to be remembered?
For just being a fighter, for dealing with health issues her whole life and being resilient and still smiling and happy and finding happiness in everything. I'm never going to stop fighting for her.
Cameron's mother says her faith is the only thing keeping her going. I have reached out to the Harris County Sheriff's Office, and they tell me there is not a significant update right now, but this is an ongoing investigation. They're also working with FBI Houston. Again, there is that $25,000 reward for any information that can lead to an arrest. If you know anything, you're asked to contact the Harris County Sheriff's Office or Crime Stoppers. Coralie Peel, KPRC 2 News.
We know you'll stand